Hi guys, it's Mark here from Blades and Bows. I'm going to be doing a review on this for you today. This is my Buck Bantam folding knife. It's the BHW model, which basically means it's the larger size as opposed to the BLW, which is a smaller version of the folding knife. Going to talk a bit about the knife and the specifications, and then as usual we'll go on to a few cutting tests so you can see what it's like. I've had this knife for over a year now, and it's been out with me on several camping trips, and it's done a good job. It's done everything that I've needed it to do. It's actually my favourite folding knife that I've got at the moment, because I just love the shape and the profile of the blade, and the steel used is excellent. Buck uses some really good steel with their knives. Holds an edge well and can be sharpened incredibly sharp indeed, and they're pretty good value for money. I got this for, I think it's $23.95 from Henny Haynes. So yeah, I'll just talk a bit about it and then we'll do some tests. So the blade itself is a 420 stainless steel blade, and the blade cutting edge is 9.2 centimeters long. The overall length of the knife once it's opened up is just over 22 centimeters, and when it's closed the length is 13 centimeters. On the blade you'll see that there's thumb stud either side, and on the handle we've got a black stainless steel belt clip. Obviously it's a locking blade, and the locking mechanism is a lock back, so basically you just push in the indentation on the back there and then you can fold the blade back. One hand opening, so it's nice and smooth to open, and once it's locked out it feels pretty solid. I've got a lot of confidence that it's not going to fold up on me, which is always good. On the blade you can see there, Buck USA it says, and it also says Buck on the handle there. The handle itself is made of a material called thermoplastic, which is basically an incredibly light, durable plastic, and this model here they've got it finished in the sort of oak camouflage, real oak camo I think they call it. We've got a hole there for a lanyard if you want to put a lanyard on. It's available with different options on the handle. I know they do a plain black handle as well, still thermoplastic, and they've got a couple of others, but I'm not too sure what they are off the top of my head. If I had any criticism, it's the weight of the handle. It's ridiculously light. I find it a bit too light, but I can live with that really, because the blade is excellent and it's a well-made knife. And not only that, Buck give a lifetime warranty on their knives as well. So you know, if it breaks through normal use, they'll either repair it or replace it for you, which is excellent. Although if you're here in the UK, you've probably got to send it out to America to get that done, which could be a bit of a nuisance. Anyway, that's basically it for the knife. I'll do my usual sort of cutting test with it. I'll try and shave some hair off my arms, cut some paper, and then we'll move on. I've got a bit of wood here and we'll see what we can do with that. I would go outside and do it, guys, but it's absolutely tipping it down out there today, so it's an indoor review, I'm afraid. For the start off with, but I'm going to see if I can get some hair off my arms here. Yeah, that's cutting quite a few off there. Don't know if you can see that if I hold that down. So yeah, that's very sharp, guys. Obviously I've sharpened this up because I've used it quite a lot, but it did come sharp out the box. But yeah, it sharpens up very easily, I find. So That's pretty decent. Let's move on to a bit of paper. Oops. Guys, it's so sharp, I'm telling you. Anyway, as you can see, it cuts through that very, very easily. And onto a bit of wood. I've just got a bit of, I think this is pine, to be honest. It's fairly soft wood, just from an old drawer, something that we're chucking out. So just so you can see, because obviously, as I said, it's raining outside, so I'm not able to get outside and use the logs. But you can see if we can do some fine sort of cuts. Got some shavings there. I love this knife. Just makes this so easy. And if you can see that, we've got some nice thin, fine shavings there. Guys, that's basically it for cutting tests. Clean that away. Yeah, I mean, I really like this knife. It's comfortable to hold. It cuts well. The blade is superb. Worth looking into, guys, if you want a decent folding knife but don't want to pay too much. Certainly look at the Buck knives, because they are good bits of kit.